How's it going, everybody? I'm Dr. John Clayton, your Layton Chiropractor here in Utah at Supra Chiropractic. In today's video, we're going to be going over the question of, should I go get kind of a massage, tight deep tissue treatment, or should I come in and get dry needling done? And what is going to be more effective based on what condition or problem that this person's facing in this video. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and we will catch you at the end for kind of a recap, kind of analysis of the two and when you'd want to go to either one of those situations. So enjoy. All right, so we'll start with the ribs. So when we get to that spot that's super tender, okay, if the rib is kind of popped like out like this, but also it's popped up, but that kind of hit it from two different angles, so it would be a little bit intense. Okay. So we're going to kind of twist you a little bit, get these ribs going. Deep breath in, all the way out. Relax. See how I'm just jumping right in right off the bat? Oh, there's our tight spot. A little bit deeper. There she is. Deep breath in here. All the way out. Oh yeah. Yeah, and usually too, like whenever I look at ribs, it's like typically more than one rib that's involved. It's like 3 to 5 to more. Okay, so I never just assume it's one, because I feel like from this area here, like where the bottom of the shoulder blade is, where you're talking about, all the way up to about like here, these all feel like they're kind of stuck and glued up on you there. Okay?
I remember the last time you talked, they were really like tight as well.
Yeah, yep. So when I go through, I'm going to have to probably hit it from the other angle as well, where you also hit them down. Okay. That's when you're breathing in, you're holding your breath, and then you're breathing out. And I'm adjusting on the breath held in and the breath out as well. Okay. I kind of wiggle you back in between. Do you remember that from last time?
I don't think I did the breath in.
Okay. Okay, we just did the breath out.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's a little bit more intense.
Okay.
If you need breaks in between, you can do that.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to start kind of at our top one up in here.
All right.
Okay, I'll wiggle you back and forth like this. Once we hit like your full breath, like once it's held at the top, I'll push to the side and I'll go boom and adjust it. Okay. Then once you're breathing out at that point, I'll wiggle you back again. Okay, once your breath's all the way out, I'll push again and go boom, hit it again like that. Okay. Okay, ready? Hold all the way out. Okay, see how I went in right on the first one? Intense, but feel like, oh man, that was bad. Okay, breathe. Okay, then breathe that one. Okay, we're going to do another breath in. Hold at the top. Hold all the way out. And that one went on the breath out. Oh, it is intense, huh? Then do another breath in, hold the top, all the way out. All the way out. All the way out. Okay, not too bad. Oh yeah. Last one. Hold. All the way out. Woo! You survived. Barely. Okay. Then we're back to regular ones, okay? Deep breath in. All the way out. 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 There's a tight one there. Okay. So when it comes to working on the areas up in here, like if you're trying to do like a massage type thing, the easiest way to kind of work in this area, you can work on the shoulder blade itself, but if you're trying to get kind of around and dig around the shoulder blade, the easiest position is actually to have your hand back here like on the small of your back.
Like this?
Yep. So then what you'll do, so go ahead and put it back there for me. Okay. So from that position, I'll kind of scoot your hand on there more, then I'll say, okay, drop your elbow down, because then that forces your shoulder blade to wing out. Feel that?
Oh, okay.
So then it gives me all this territory now to work in. Okay? So whether I want to work into it like from a massage standpoint with a massage gun, right, my hand, whatever it is. But see how this is all this real estate here is now open?
Yeah.
So I can work in here now, and like all that spot where you're like, there's the rib out, right?
Yep.
See how open that is now? I can get in there really good. Or if it's like, okay, if it's pulling from the muscles as it connects into the shoulder blade, one of the ways I can do this is, so if I cup right here in the front of your shoulder itself, watch what happens here. If I cup here, but keep it nice and relaxed, if I cup, see, I can lift your shoulder up, then I can actually get underneath that corner of the shoulder blade, get underneath here, and then pull.
Yep, that's the tender spot.
Yep, right there. Okay, now all I gotta do is hold it. So I'm not straining myself in any way, and I can just do a nice gentle stretch on you. Or one of the ways you can do it, like let's say, like if you can't, like if someone at home's like, hey, I can't do that on you, I don't have the strength or whatnot. Another way you can do this is if I bring you down just a hair, I can actually just kind of use my knee, put my knee underneath the spot here. Same thing, drop your elbow down, then I can just kind of use my fingers and just kind of cup here and just gently kind of pull. As long as I'm not having my knee hurt the front of your shoulder, then this is an easy way to do it too.
So you just put both your fingers underneath?
Yeah, so I'm just kind of gripping with my finger pads. I don't want to use fingernails, just finger pads, and just kind of pulling. Okay, and then the goal is to go all the way up the shoulder blade and pull all of that. Okay, kind of feels alien a little bit.
They feel good.
So this might be your favorite stretch now.
Yep.
Okay, so we just let it relax there now.
Okay.
Then you can, like I said, you can work on the muscles in the actual shoulder blade. One of the most common ones with kind of the symptoms you've talked about is the infraspinatus. Okay, so if you actually find the actual shoulder blade, it's like a triangle, we go right here in the middle of it. How's that trigger point right there?
It's tender.
It's a super fun one, huh? Okay, so usually like when I dry needle these areas, it's like, let's pick the muscles that are actually, you know, true muscles that coordinate with the actual shoulder and rotator cuff themselves, versus just like pinpointing different areas of just pain. But we can do whatever, but I like to have it be as effective as possible by, you know, picking legitimate muscles with that go into certain different motions. Okay? So let that arm relax now for me. Perfect. Now we're going to go through and adjust your spine.
Okay.
Deep breath in, all the way out. Let it relax. Deep breath in, all the way out. Deep breath in, all the way out. Deep breath in, all the way out. Let it relax. That's a tight one. Deep breath in here, all the way out. Up in here, just gonna put some pressure here, deep breath in, all the way out, and bring head over. Nice little one there. Let it relax there. There it is. Okay, and then are you tender here in the first rib area?
No.
Not too bad? Perfect. So let me have you lay on your left side there for me.
Okay.
This guy here. Perfect. This one over here.
Okay.
Don't fall off the table. Okay, let that relax there. Take a deep breath in. All the way out. Let it relax. And lay on your other side.
Okay.
And bring this other shoulder, bottom shoulder down.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Deep breath in. All the way out. Let it relax. There it is. Okay, now lay on your back for me.
Okay.
Let this relax here.
Okay.
Just like that. Let this relax here. They knew they were ready for those microphones. They're like, we'll pop really loud for you today, okay? And which one is more sensitive?
The right side.
The right side? Okay. See how it goes this time,
Okay.
right? Okay. So the bone right here is the one that controls going up and down, called the talus. Oh, that is stuck. That is stuck. Okay.
I had it pop yesterday, like as I was sitting weird.
Okay.
Pop. So.
Okay. Yeah, a good pop?
Yeah, it was a really loud pop.
Okay. Self-adjustment, huh?
I guess.
Dang it, Lucky. Okay, let it relax. So we're going to scoop up in here like this. Yeah, you must have got it. Slide up a bit for me there. Okay, now we're going to hit through here. Perfect. Okay. The dreaded toes. Tender on those last ones. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, usually with that tension, like right below the big toe right there, you feel that? Okay.
That's what I've been feeling.
So what you want to work on, so going right into that pad area right there, underneath the toe, and then there's these two little sesamoid bones. Okay, they're right there and there.
I was told I have like really long ones.
Long sesamoids?
Yeah.
Potentially, right? That might be better though in the end because they guide the tendon.
Okay.
The flexor tendon through here, and so it might protect it more actually.
That's
right?
good.
So in the end, if it does tighten you for any reason, what you want to do is just go to the bottom of that little pad right there.
Okay.
So if we kind of show you on this one here, so there's the pad, okay, and then right at the very bottom of it, there's those sesamoids. There's two little nubs, right, and they're small. Your thumbs actually have the same anatomy technically, so nub, and the tendon goes in between it, right? So I usually go to the very bottom behind the nubs. Okay, so I'll push on it like this, and then I'll stretch your toe back.
Okay.
To
yeah, I can
stretch
definitely
it.
feel that.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's a good way to kind of work on that. In some cases, very rarely, the tendon can kind of like flip a little bit, or people that have had that bone break, either one of those sesamoids, it causes a whole bunch of like tendonitis type symptoms. Because those bones are so small, once you break them, you can't fix them, right? It's just, they have to just heal the way they heal.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go here, push on it here. Oh yeah, see how like not even pushing on
it's
it?
very tender.
Yeah, so that might be a good stretch to do at home, is just like kind of put your leg up, kind of cross your leg, pin that down, and then just try to gently.
Yeah, because I pull my toes back to kind of do the stretch for the.
Yeah, so we might have to kick it up a notch and do this.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, see how like I can't even like.
Yeah, you can't.
It's not even want to go. Yeah. So I mean, if this is too much at first, you may have to just do the basic of like getting that in there. But I think to me,
like that wasn't enough.
Yeah, to me it's like I want to be as specific as possible. So if you go right below the sesamoids and then go right into there, I think we'll actually get a more results sooner probably, right? This is just kicking it in overdrive.
It's okay. If it makes it feel better, then that's what counts.
Yeah, because in the end, it'll get rid of that tension that you have right there, too.
Yeah, it's been really tight.
Yeah, so, because I think what's happening is because of the injury to the toe, it's slowing down your ability to actually have this tendon stretch out, and so it just feels tight all the time, and you probably experience that.
Yeah.
And so by doing this, because it's like, how else do you stretch this tendon? Other than using the toe. You probably got to use the toe to stretch it like this.
Right, yeah.
So this is going to be your, I think, best bang for your buck.
Okay.
And you can do this at home too. So I just do it at home daily, right? Morning and night.
Yeah, I usually do, my foot stretches.
Yeah.
Morning and night.
So just think of it as you're doing a thumbs up with your toe.
Okay. Oh.
For better or for worse. And then if someone's like, how's it going? You're like, just do a thumbs up with your toe. Okay. All right. Let's do the rest of this foot here.
Okay.
That was a good one there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let this relax here.
Okay.
Whew. Firecracker. There we go. Do that there. Good old wrist.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh. You're really popping them.
See, well, we gotta get them good. Perfect. Let this relax here. Like this. Hold your head for just a sec. Down there.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to kind of check side to side. A little bit tight up in here. A little bit tight down there. Okay. That's there. So we're just going to kind of go to the side. Let it relax.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to dig right in there. Drop it in. Okay. That's what we're trying to get motion through. That's all we're trying to do is get motion through it. If it doesn't pop, no problem. Okay, let it relax there. Keep a little one there. Okay. And then deep breath in. All the way out. Let it relax. Just like that. No problem. Okay. So when we're doing the needling, when we're going through an area like this where there is the lungs and everything underneath, we can kind of work it from a couple different angles. We just don't want to go straight down. We want to go from a side. So we're going to kind of pinch right here so we can kind of pull that muscle up. We're going to go from the side here. Just going to feel a little poke. Okay. Get that muscle twitch. Just going to go from the side here. Okay. And it usually just feels like pressure in there. Is that what you're experiencing? Okay. And we're just going to go a little bit closer in. Same kind of thing. You're just going to feel a little bit of a poke. And then down through that muscle there. Just like that. And then we're going to work down into the glutes. Okay. So we're going to find the top of the glute here, where the pelvis is. I'm going to go slightly lower. As long as we're beneath the top of the bone here, then we're in the perfect territory we want to be in. So we're going to go right about here. Okay, angle here. Going like this. And then straight down. Just like that. This one here. Over to this side a little bit here. Straight down. Tender.
Not too bad.
Perfect. Okay.
I can feel the pressure that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's pretty intense. So now we're going to do the ones from the side for the gluteus maximus. So we're going to kind of go from the side here.
Okay.
So you're just going to feel a little bit of a poke. This is a little bit bigger of a needle. Okay. And usually there's not a ton of pressure at the beginning, but once we get into the deeper part of the gluteus maximus and piriformis, it's a lot more intense. And then the lower one here is usually a little bit more intense than that first one, okay?
Okay.
Definitely tighter.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh, I can feel it radiating into my leg.
Mm-hmm. That's right by that sciatic nerve. Are you doing okay? Is it still doing it?
Yeah, no, I'm good now.
Yeah, so when you get really close to that piriformis and into it, it actually will show you, it's like, here's where we go down to, and it's that piriformis sciatica reaction, okay? That's how you know we're on the problem area.
Right,
So.
okay.
For better or for worse, right? All right, so we've got our unit hooked up here, and then we've got kind of this rib area here that was bothering the patient right there. So we have it kind of going through part of the lat as well as the paraspinal area. And then we go down through here. And we've got the gluteus medius and the gluteus maximus for some of the hip pain that the patient's experiencing. And there's kind of all three in one picture there. So you can kind of see that little twitch coming here and there with the gluteus maximus one there. Just kind of goes in spurts, doesn't it?
Kind of feels good.
It's kind of a weird sensation, huh?
Yeah.
There it goes again. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. When it comes to adjusting and doing all the dry needling, deep tissue work, one of the coolest things is that we can do either one. And so a lot of people will come in and say, hey, you know, why would you offer deep tissue work versus like me going to a massage therapist? And it's like, okay, great question. One of the biggest things is that I like when I can refer someone to a massage therapist and that massage therapist remembers the anatomy from when they learned it in massage school. And in a lot of cases, it's even common with chiropractors where you'll get in the same routine, you just kind of do the same things, you kind of remember what you did from school, but you just kind of get used to doing what you do all day long. And in the end, it's like, as long as you get the job done, who cares, right? So massage therapists can, you know, fall into the same trap as well. And so if I say, hey, I need you to work on, you know, these certain muscles for this person's issue in this area, whether it's the shoulder, the neck, the back, you know, the pelvis, legs, whatever it is. If I say, here's your list of 5 muscles to really target during this massage, you know, if you would, please, and they don't do it or don't remember those muscles or aren't willing to do that and listen to my advice or my feedback based on what this patient would benefit from given my my work on the patient, then it's like, okay, I'll do it on you then if that no one else will. And so one thing I tend to find is that a lot of people won't do glute work. A lot of massage therapists won't work on the glutes or the pelvis area, the back of the pelvis area, because it tends to be just more of an off-putting area, but in the end, it's one of the areas that are very critical for people with low back pain. So in the end, that's where it's like, okay, if no one else will, then great. I'll put my elbow in there and we'll do it for you. So with this patient, she wanted to kind of see, okay, I've got pain in like the upper to mid back area, kind of beneath the shoulder blade. And then I also have kind of some hip pain coming from that posterior hip area by the glutes. And so that's what we dove into and really try to pinpoint on her is, okay, we can get in here in deep tissue, you know, work on it, show you what's going on. And she said, hey, I had my husband, you know, work on it because I showed her husband how to do this and said, hey, this is how you're going to break down that muscle, get it to release so you can have the best result possible. And he's been doing it like every night, trying to get that muscle to relax, and we're just not making progress. So she kind of said, hey, can we look at, you know, doing dry needling in kind of these 2 areas and spread it out and see. I said, yeah, we'll compare and contrast what's going to be more effective for you, whether it's the needling, whether it's the deep tissue work, and then kind of see. And so when it comes down to it, the easiest way I explain to people is that deep tissue work typically involves a little bit of pain, where I'm going to get deep into those areas and you're going to be kind of fighting against my elbows. And that's not very fun for most people. Some people like that actually. And in the end, if you're one of those people, great. I'd love to work on you and do that. But for the most part, people are like, hey, can we make this as pain-free as possible, but get the most results? And that's when I just say, hey, you might as well look into dry needling because I can get way more depth, especially in the glutes, way more depth compared to what my elbow can get to. And we can actually get down to the root of the problem if it's truly a glute issue, and then get those muscles to relax so you can actually have some relief. So in the end, one is not better than the other one. I just tend to have better success or results given that I am not a massage therapist and that I'm a chiropractor. But I've been trained in dry needling. I've not been trained in any massage, but understanding the anatomy and the insertions and origins, one side versus the other, of a muscle, I can kind of use different techniques within massage to help. And mainly it's going to be just kind of pinning the muscle and stretching it out, or just knowing how to best get the muscle to relax based on its anatomy. And so, no, I do not do the, you know, different percussive massage where I'm beating it with my fists, where I'm, you know, doing tapotement, where I'm tapping different things, where I'm doing kind of a rolling type move. And I'm not doing any of the techniques within massage, but I am doing some work where I'm trying to get in as deep as possible in case people are just looking for that relief that they can't find or get deep enough from a massage therapist. So in the end, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the explanations based on what we're trying to do in these videos, as well as if you are someone who is in the Utah area or looking for a chiropractor who does these things for you or can do these things for you, then I invite you to come out to Supra Chiropractic, where we can get you taken care of and fixed up, given all the different things that we work on. So in the end, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. And if you haven't, please like this video as well as subscribe to this channel to see more videos just like this. And I'm going to leave you, like I leave you in every other video. We're at Supra Chiropractic. We've got your back and everything else. We'll see you in the next video.